Hi everyone and welcome. My name's Robin. I am the dyer behind Pirate Robin, and I mostly dye, now, I mostly dye now cotton embroidery floss for cross stitchers. Thanks guys. When I started, I was predominantly dyeing yarn, so I still do that, but mostly it's the floss. You guys, there's some of you, you know what you did. And I appreciate it and I love it. Thank you. So I have been dyeing since I was in high school. We started dyeing, we started doing tie-dye. I'm just gonna rest. I don't have pockets. I have one pocket, but I don't have two pockets. And so this is what I do. I'm just gonna like awkwardly put my hands in my really big apron. Okay. So I started dyeing in high school and with my friends, and we wanted to create cool tie-dye shirts. And so I got this recipe from my older sister's roommate, and she happened to be a dyer and had done a lot of tie-dye, and she was like, hey, you want vibrant colors? Here's how to do it. And I still use that recipe. I still use her recipe. I am very grateful. It was awesome. Perfect. So it's kind of a pandemic thing. I mean, I've been dyeing on and off, my whole life. And I wanted to support my yarn habit. That was really, really getting out of hand. And so, yeah, let me just start dyeing some yarn and then I'll just use it and it'll be cool. And I'll just sell the excess. That'll be great. So that's how it started. And then somebody said, hey, have you ever thought about dyeing cross stitch thread? And I was like, what? Come again? Do you guys use indie dyed thread? What do you guys got going on over there? And they were like, yeah. So I tried it. I had some testers give me awesome feedback. And then I kind of, found my style and the way that I create, the way that I dye up my floss. I love the super saturated dark colors. It's kind of my jam. So I thought that you could come along with me and we'll do some dyeing together in my creepy basement. I live in a 100-year-old house and this is a 100-year-old basement. It looks like it. And it's perfect because I can throw all sorts of caution to the wind. And I don't have to worry so much about spills or splatters or I can kind of just be wild and like, oh, that's okay. I think I notice how some dyers start in their garage or basement, like a super creepy, corner. Same. And then other people start in their kitchen and I'm like, what? How are you not like splattering everywhere? Like I am just super in awe of their like restraint. Amazing. I don't want to have that level of restraint. I just, no. Because I like to wipe my hands on things and get colorful and, like, look, I'm dressed, okay, this, how some dyers and they come and they're all like, done up, they got their hair, they got their face, they got their cute little clothes, and then they start dyeing, and I was like, where's all this color going? Well, you know what? Not me. I am dressed for the 100-year-old creepy basement. I'm dressed for this dyeing. I just got my hair up. I got my, got my safety mask. We are ready to go. So join me. Get on your pajamas, sweatpants. I would be wearing my sweatpants, but they're in the dirty clothes. So it's a sad day. I need to, gotta do some laundry. later today so that it's ready to fold tomorrow so I can watch some football and fold laundry at the same time. Because that's really good. That's fun. Okay, so I'm going to turn this camera around and we're going to dye, we're going to use 3 colors today. One's a red, a yellowish, it's like a darker gold yellow, and then a minty green. And so we're going to use the same dyes, but we're going to get 3 different colors out of each of them. So we're going to do a full strength, a quarter strength, and then 16th strength to look at the different colors. Let's do it together. So what I need from you guys is help me name these colors. Help me name this floss. Help me. I need your help. And the other thing I need from you is tell me what we should do next. What colors should we do? What kind of new things should we try? Let's go wild, because it's new. We can't do it wrong. Like, let's just have fun. So come dye with me. All right, here we've got set up this green. It is Sea Glass by Dharma. They're a great company. We have Antique Gold by DyeHard. These are their Procyon dyes. Excellent. And we've got Oxblood Red. You can see, I love the Oxblood Red. This is, am I right? Yeah, this is one of the reds in watermelon, which you guys love, which I love that you love. Okay, so we're gonna do full strength up here, and then quarter strength, and then 16th strength. I really want to see the color shift, and in order to do that, you know, we really want to use less and less dye. I notice from a full strength to like a half strength, sometimes you can't always see the color shift. Not everyone can. So we're going to start with our urea. This is one of the ingredients that helps keep your colors bright. All right, next up, we're gonna do the dyes. I'm gonna put my safety mask on. Let's go. It's hard to tell, but you can kind of see each of these has the same amount of liquid, but different amounts of dyes. So these ones on the bottom are going to be lighter. These ones up top are going to be stronger. Let's mix. We've got our dyes all mixed up. We've got our little grid. So let's pull out some floss. When I dye solid colors, I like to use a little pan. Keeps all the dyes kind of together. So let's do that. I'm going to move some of these off camera. And then let's just start with the green. Okay, I got 3 bundles that have been soaking in soda ash. And they are all ready for dyeing. Cotton is, well, the nice thing to say is it's dirty, but it is excessively filthy. And you don't want anything standing in the way of you and dye chemically adhering to your fibers. So we wash. So fiber prep is really important. And it's part of what makes my colors so bright. So, okay, so we're doing 3 bundles. So each of these has 10 skeins of floss. So this is 30 skeins of floss. And what I do is I just kind of pour it in, and then I start squishing. We have some little white spots up here, but we're going to take care of it later. So you can kind of move it, get the dye going. The thing that I love so much with hand-dyed goods is that the color is never truly solid. There's always like subtle shifts of color, and it just brings such depth to your projects, and I love it. Okay, see how I'm kind of manipulating it, squishing it, getting the dye in there. Move on to the next. I don't want these white spots to end up. If I find some white spots, I am absolutely gonna make them be misfits. Sometimes there's a little bit lighter color, and that's fine, within reason. But, okay, we got that going on. Got one more. Okay, so we're gonna do this to all the colors. The next thing I do is I put them in Ziploc bags, and I let them set for at least 4 hours. Some other dyers have done tests. Oh, that's a great shot. Some other dyers have done tests to see how long, at minimum, color dyes should stay on, and they found it's at least 4 hours. So that's what we do. So I'm gonna set this guy aside. I'm gonna rinse my pan, and then I'm gonna go to the next color. let's do a little bit of voiceover work. Even though I'm never going to be a voice actor, like, ever. So I think that shade of red turned out to be my favorite. It's very tomato pinky, and I love it. So you can see I have all the bags of the different colors. There's the lighter shade, darker shade of yellow. It looks a lot darker when it's wet than when it does dry. So you always try to remind yourself, don't get scared. And then boom, look at this. Ah! Like, I really love how these colors turned out. Just amazing. So the full strength is the darker shades on the right, and then shades in the middle are quarter strength, and then shades on the left are the 16th strength, and they are gorgeous. I'm in love. Thanks so much for dyeing with me. It was nice to have you along and to try to remember to press record most of the steps, almost all the steps. I didn't get them all because, hey, I'm not a camera person.